Okay, so we were talking about the discriminant, right? And the discriminant is the part underneath the radical in the quadratic equation, okay? The b squared minus 4ac. And it will lead to to different types of solutions. So if b squared is minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we'll get the square root of 0, which is going to lead to one rational solution because we'll get plus or minus 0. Okay. This will later be known as a double solution. Now, b squared minus 4ac can be greater than 0. If that happens, we have two cases. If we have a perfect square, such as plus or minus square root of 81, that's really saying plus or minus 9. In this case, we're going to get two rational solutions alone as well. Now, if b squared minus 4ac is not a perfect square, then we'll get something like plus or minus the square root of 21, and that will be two irrational solutions. In the last case, b squared minus 4ac, well, if it's not equal to 0, if it's not greater than 0, then it has to be less than 0. And what will happen then is, like, we'll be taking the square root of, say, negative 15. Okay. And these will lead to complex solutions. So let's do a couple examples, and we'll make some determinations about the types of solutions that we'll get. So, for example, if we have x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0, then b squared minus 4ac is 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which in this case is 4. In this case, we'll get 16 minus 16, which is 0. So here we will get one rational solution. And 8x squared plus 14x plus 3 equals 0. If we look at the discriminant, then b is 14. We square that. Minus 4 times a, which is 8, times c, which is 3. We have to do a little bit of scratch work here. Off to the side, 4 times 4 is 16, carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and then 1 times 4, and 1 times 1 times 1. So this will be 196. Okay, that's 14 squared. And here, 8 and 4 are 32. I still need to multiply that by 3. Will be a 96. So we have the discriminant is equal to 100. Okay, 100 is a perfect square. The square root of 100 is 10. So this will lead to two rational solutions. For c, 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 equals 0. And let's evaluate the discriminant. B squared minus 4ac. B squared is negative 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, and be careful here, it's a negative 2 because of the subtraction. So this is 25, and then evaluate your signs. A negative and a negative become positive. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24. which is 49. 25, 12 plus 24 is 49. Again, this is a perfect square, so we will also get two rational solutions. X squared minus 10x plus 15 equals 0. B squared minus 4ac. B in this case, we have to be careful, is negative 10 squared. From here, we have to take the negative. Minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is 15. Negative 10 squared is positive 100 minus 4 times 3 is 12, and then that has to be multiplied by 15. 5 and 2 are 10, carry the 1, is 60, and 1 and times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. So this is 180. So this is negative 80. And therefore we know that our solutions will be two of them, and they will be complex.